Good evening, guys. I decided to go for a walk in the Alamo Sea, which is something that I noticed with GTA 5 is, you know, there's a few things because like the beach area was obviously based off of Swan Sea. They kind of always decided to add more of the city of Los Santos and to add in the the Swan Sea or Alamo Sea, which is something that they a couple of things. Like I did wish maybe added more to it, but like the area, the desert part, because there's a lot. Like I'm kind of familiar with the area, so there's a lot of beach they could kind of cover. But this is not about that. I'm doing the second video, covering the last video about what would be cool for GTA 6. And I feel like start off with this game having like, obviously CJ got up in the morning and well, it's in the afternoon, but he's been trying to find for the nearest donut place, and people haven't been too kind to him. So,
Make it easy
well,
on yourself and run away.
dog think it was not cool of them to do that. He's not being himself because he hasn't eaten anything, but I was thinking like that would be awesome to have like more stuff to buy. Like if buy city stores, or in any GTA game, you die, you lose money, you need the money, right, to make missions easier with ammo and all that, because it requires you to defeat people and all that. But Vice City Stories was probably the only game I recall that actually you can buy your items back if you pay a good amount, which wasn't that much. Like I remember buying a bulletproof limo and all that, which was worth it, which was cool. But and also it needs more imagine having a pawn shop, right? Imagine you playing whoever the protagonist is, and you're walking into the pawn shop, and then you notice, oh, I could pawn this,
Watch where you're
this
going.
this can that I found with the metal detector. And then that's another thing I did in my other video, because I consider this kind of like a follow-up video where I was talking about metal detectors, and how it'd be so awesome to have that as an item. Just like in San Andreas, you had like flowers, for your date, or you had like fire extinguishers to get to rid of the fire. Like this would be cool to do. Maybe in a mission, you have to kind of look for, maybe there's like a briefcase that they've hidden. It's like it's a bomb. It's a bomb, right? And it's a metal bomb in there that you have to use a metal detector to kind of locate it. And then you get the shovel to bury it, and little stuff like that would be cool. But we need more stuff like that. Like besides just getting guns and stuff. I know in GTA 5 you can upgrade your car and all that, but imagine if you can buy fishing rods. You can buy the fishing. You can buy better fishing rods with more money. You know what I mean? And then if you want to fish, you in your downtime, like Red Dead 2, or you can do that in the Everglades. And then if you're like in and then you can even have like a pet store. You have like the iguanas. But I'm gonna go ask a cop. I think a cop probably knows the location to a donut place. You better direct me to a good donut place, or we got a problem. We got a problem. But that would be awesome if it actually had, because in the trailer we've seen a guy have an iguana on his right shoulder. But it would be awesome if you can actually, you can go into a pet store, and you can have like a gerbil with you, and he could be like your buddy in crime. You can be like you can get a monkey. You can buy a monkey, and you can train him to drive the car while you shoot, or vice versa. That would be sick. That would be very awesome.
Move it.
I'll be a fan of that. I'll be a fan of that. Just walking around, like going in the pet store, and then there's fish there, and then you can actually get train the fish to distract the some of the people when you're trying to find a donut place that it's hard to find. I don't know, but that would be awesome. Like you can go in there, and even if you can't purchase every animal, they're active. You can go into an area and you see a snake in a cage, and you just be there, and you could just like look around. It's what I find it's just these little things that make it cool. And like maybe just have like every manhole in the city, like sewers, they have a Like, speaking of sewers, I ended up in a sewer. This is what happens when you're trying to look for a donut place. It's generic, it's known, like, like Dunkin' Donuts, but and instead of it being like this games, these games where you have to kind of farm one of these sewer channel things, you can actually take a manhole and go under there, and then you'll like Red Dead 2 where you had bounties. You can actually get a bounty for finding like the alligator rat guy under the sewers hiding under there, and there's more stories, and they have more of a lore behind that in the game, but that only pertains if you are under the sewers. That would be awesome. And the more you're under the sewers, the more that they add more of that of you more you learn more about it. There's maybe notes that you could find, like they've done with GTA 5 with the letters. But yeah, that would be awesome. That would be something cool. Also, happy holidays, everyone. I know it's not yet the holidays, but it's early. But just thought I'd throw that in there. Uh, not not donut place yet. This is disappointing. But anyway, that would be awesome. Like, that would be cool. Cool, cool, cool. And I've noticed in the trailer, and I know I mentioned this in the other video, but when the protagonist, was in his car, he looked out the window. There's two types of cars that were driving by. Two of them were green, which is cool for my city. They kept the green because it's in Miami, my city. But it'd be awesome to know why there's three types of vehicles. I believe maybe there's a city we don't know about. Maybe it's in New Orleans, not really like Red Dead 2, but in New Orleans, like part of New Orleans, an area in New Orleans that we've never seen. That is a new city that has types of it differentiates itself from another. Just like what they done with San Andreas. That'd be cool. And I always would have been awesome to have North Yankton in GTA 5, but I don't know why they kind of didn't add that. But that would have been interesting. But just thought I'd come out and throw my 2 cents on what on the video I did before. I felt like I had a bit more to say about that. But you know what? Take care, everyone. Will be yeah, and that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say.